Greetings to all the students. Welcome to Global Online. Here we are back with our NTA UGC Net Paper 1 2022 batch preparation. And we have the next topic for the day is Digital Initiative Part B. Yesterday we have completed Part A. Today Part B, I have focused more on higher education system. So that will help you to understand digital initiatives with higher education system with various schemes and programs. So let's go ahead with the session. So before we start with the session, a quick update: what does Global Online has or to offer to you all? So Global Online has a complete crash course for paper 1, which consists of daily live lectures, which consist of PDF notes on all the topics, last 10 years question papers, as well as test series comprising of more than 2500 questions, which you can download with the help of Global Online app, or you can just ping us on the WhatsApp number given below. The fees for the same is 3500. If you want, you can go on Google Play Store. You can download the app, that is with the help of Google Online. Once you download the app, this is the interface which you are going to see. Once you go to the course, you get paper 1 course, wherein presently you have a 30% off going on. So this course, which is stated as 3500, will be applicable to you for 2450. So you can take this course for 2450 and you can get the opportunity of taking the discount. In this, you can see the content part. All the units have been listed with the help of theory lectures, MCQ lectures, notes, mock test and evaluation test. We also have notes of paper 2 and MCQs, which are available on the screen. These are the papers or the subjects which are be ready with. The fees for the same is 1500. Here also you are getting 30% off. So right now the fees is 1050, and you can either get in touch with us with the help of these WhatsApp number. Now, before we go ahead, yes, we will start, as I said, that we are going to start with the where digital initiatives or various schemes, and today's part is most concentrating on what it is most concentrating on the topic, that is higher education. So let's have a look now. So when we talk about higher education, let's first go with Sankalp, that is skills acquisition and knowledge awareness for livelihood promotion. So this is basically to strengthen the institutional mechanism for skill development and to increase the as access to quality and market relevant training, especially for the youth across the country, which was launched on 19th of Jan 2018, and it implemented a 6-year plan which is till March 2023. Now Sankalp aims to address the challenges that will bring definitely the skill development programs as per the market relevant or accessibility, and it will help to participate in the it helps to participate in the training, that is to ensure that the private participation is done. So there are 4 important things which has to be taken into consideration, or the key results you can say. So institutional strengthening at state, central and district level, quality assurance of skill development programs, inclusion of marginalized population in skill development programs, and expanding skills through private public partnership. So this is basically, which is a part of what it is a part of Sankalp, which is very important with reference to skill acquisition and knowledge awareness. Next we have is Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. So Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan was the mission which was started by Government of India on 13th of May 2020 towards making India a self-reliant. So there are 5 components. Now here you can get this question on the dates, as I said, and the components. So the 5 components of Bharat Abhiyan are economy, infrastructure, system, vibrant democracy and demand. So these are the 5 components. Now, as such, there is no deep question from this, but yes, you have to be prepared for that. You may get, this question also. So Bharat Abhiyan basically works on these 5 components. Now, the Ministry of Tribal Affairs has been actively pursuing the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, which helps to promote self-sustainability and generating, self-generation for the tribal community of India. So this is basically a sustainability and generation, and this is Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan is mostly it's focusing more of the tribal community of India. Then we have Pradhan Mantri Yuva Yojana, that is Yuva Udhatmita Vikas Abhiyan. So it is a centrally sponsored scheme on entrepreneurship education and training, which is implemented by Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, that is Government of India, on 9th of November 2016. So the objectives are basically to equip and educate, the entrepreneurs at an early stage so that it will be fruitful for them, to connect the entrepreneurs and enabling, networks of peers, mentors, funds, and business services, to support the entrepreneurs through entrepreneurship hubs, that is called as e-hubs, to catalyze, a cultural shift to encourage entrepreneurship. So basically, the main intention is to ensure that, things are working out well with respect to what things are working out well with respect to entrepreneurship. So they are more focused in entrepreneurship, is on entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship, that also, it is basically on, the peers, the mentoring part, the funds, the services, and to encourage entrepreneurship as as a project. Next one we have is Pradhan Mantri Kaushalya Yojana scheme. So this was a scheme which was started in 2015. Okay, basically it is to implement the national scheme. So national, it is to basically implement the national skill development corporation. So objective is the skill certification, or you can say skill training scheme, which helps the youth of the country to get, skilled, trained, to get a better livelihood with the help of various skills. So this is on the other hand, it is more of, to ensure that the students are given an industry experience, and it comprises not only of short-term training but also, learning projects, as well as, special things which a student can definitely become self-reliant, or he can definitely start having a livelihood for himself. So that is basically related to what Pradhan Mantri Kaushalya Yojana. Kaushalya, that is skills. So now it highlights, there are certain components which have been highlighted, and the components and the highlights. So let us see one by one the components and the highlight. So short-term training, which provides youth, with an opportunity to get trained, assessed, and certified. Then we have recognition of prior learning, which helps in providing skilled individuals a platform. Then we have special projects, which helps which helps to give a platform, as well as, you can say the premises, in order to ensure that there is, training with respect to the department of government as well as industry body. So this is in collaboration to this particular things it is taken ahead. Kaushalyan Rozgar Mela, which is organized every 6 months by training partners to reach us to the scheme, a specific scheme. Then we have placement assistance, which helps the candidates to have a better employment opportunities. Then we have continuous monitoring. So basically it is to train the centers which are technology driven in order to maintain the high standards. And then we have standardized branding and communication. So the training centers needs to brand their centers and conduct, promotional activities. So basically this is all done to ensure that, some or other way, the placement of the candidates are done, the placement of the students are done. The students are, helping themselves to get placed or get employed, and ensuring that the students are doing well in order with source of income. So basically source of income is the main agenda, with skills and a lot of, opportunities. Then we have scheme for higher education, youth in apprenticeship and skills, that is Shreyas, which is started in 2019, Feb 2019. So basically this schemes, it is the scheme is National Apprentice Promotional Scheme. It is through National Apprentice Promotional Scheme, and it aims to enhance the employability to the Indian youths by providing them the job work exposure, and as well as it helps them to earn the stipend. Stipend is a nominal amount which they get for their efforts. So the objective is to ensure that there is employability of students by introducing employment relevant learning process, to focus on functional link, to provide skills with reference to the dynamic manner, to establish earn while learn system, to help the business in securing manpower, as well as to link students community with employment facilitating efforts of the government. So basically the objectives of Shreyas is to ensure that the industry is dynamic, the industry is helping the students, supporting the students, assisting the students, and coming out with best. Then we have the Udan scheme. The Udan scheme. So basically, this Udan scheme is a special industry initiative which started for the state of Jammu and Kashmir, and which was funded by Ministry of Home Affairs. And this scheme was based on the initiative by central government. So the main aim of the scheme is capacity building of youth in Jammu and Kashmir through skill development and subsequently exposing them to the best of the corporate in India. The aim, it also took an initiative to provide the talent in the, or to understand or to get the accessibility to the talent in Jammu and Kashmir. So basically there are two objectives. One is to provide exposure to graduates and postgraduates of Jammu Kashmir, and then to provide corporate India to reach the full talent available in the state. So this is what again, a specific talent with the help of the specific talent with the help of or you can say a specific talent in order to have or reach towards the corporate and towards the to the best, I mean to say, to the state which was especially given importance to get a good talent. Then we have Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. So Unnat Bharat Abhiyan is the conceptualization or the act which the scheme which started with 11th November 2014, an initiative taken by Indian Institute of Technology for the rural development and appropriate technology. So when we talk about Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, the objective is to develop agenda within higher education and provide the training to the rural India to ensure that they are having or achieving the societal objectives, to stress on developments of professions, new professions, to have academic excellence and to improve the development, okay, to especially to sustain and absorb the outcomes of research. So research also plays an important role in this, and then not only the research and higher education, but society, environment, to develop a dignity and collective destiny. This is what Unnat Bharat Abhiyan is it's basically main for, it is termed for. So this is a rural India project, but does not focuses only on one aspect. It takes into consideration every aspect. Then we have Pandit Madan Mohan Lal Malviya National Mission that was started in 15th December 2019. So this particular program is an initiative for teachers and teaching in order to ensure the quality of education, considering teachers are the backbone of, I mean to say, educational sector. So this scheme basically worked for what? So it ensured that the teaching is given, or it's including, best practice. It is coming out with an excellence practices. It also helps to create, mechanisms with the help of various training and discipline and the periodic assessment for the excellence. So it's not just to state, but also have a follow-up also, coming out with a lot of so you can say precautions taken that things are happening in a correct way, especially with teachers, to arrange a training session, a retraining, a refresher, or a orientation session, so that it helps them to bring a proper technology or a training for the sake of I mean to say, for the sake of growth and for the sake of development. So RUSA, yes, so definitely RUSA schemes, but all these points which I have done till now, okay, there are 2-3 points which are not under exposure, but I have taken it because there are high chances that there definitely there can be exposures for this point. Now we are talking about RUSA. Again, you can see this questions of RUSA. There are definitely questions seen on RUSA also. So RUSA also will understand. So RUSA is this one which aims to bring transformative, transformation in the sense of planning and monitoring the institutions. So RUSA stands for Rashtriya Uchchatar Abhiyan, Shiksha Abhiyan, which comes or which supports the higher education policy, that is to assess to improve the quality, to assess, to provide equity and quality in higher education, and it helps to incentivize the Indian states to improve higher education. So it was launched in 2013, and it helps to provide, the education institution with the funds. So if it is a general category, it is 60-40, and if it is the special category, it is 90-10, based on the norms and the outcomes which are dependent. Then we have the features. Now we need to just understand the features. So on Furusa, there are different set of questions. So whatever set of questions are there, based on that, I have made the lecture so that it becomes easier for you to remember. So it is overall standards, accreditation to be maintained, examination to be maintained, employability to be taken into consideration, research and innovation to be promoted. Then establishment of new institutions, balancing, bringing the balance, and improving the quality of education with respect to scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. Not only this, but also including women's, minority, and disabled person. So we have three schemes under it. That is Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan, which started in 2009. We have Uchchatar Shiksha Abhiyan, that is for higher education, which started in 2013. And we have Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, that is in elementary education, which started in 2001. So Sarva Shiksha 2001, Madhyamik 2009, and Uchchatar Abhiyan, that is 2013. Now, yes, we have Niti Aayog, that is National Institution for Transforming India, wherein this is basically a think tank of India, which ensures the strategic planning and policies for the sake of, development. So there are development is taken into consideration from sectors, or priorities are given to the way states also. It not only it involves the interest of national security, but also economic and strategic policies are taken into consideration. So basically, it works at what to design the programs in a best way to create a knowledge, innovation, and entrepreneurial support system, to maintain a research on good governance and best practices, to actively monitor and evaluate the programs, to focus on the technological upgradation, and also to execute, the agenda, and ensure that all the objectives are above are attended. Then we have Vidya Lakshmi. So Vidya Lakshmi basically is a portal by Government of India, which was started in 15th August 2015. And this portal is it's a single window which helps the students to give all the information with respect to educational loans, wherein can students apply for the government scholarships, or the national scholarships. And it has brought an governance infrastructure with the help of finance department, education department, and the Ministry of Human Resource Department. So the portal has the information as like, educational schemes are important, multiple banks facilities are given. This is the following features or procedures also you can say. Students can download the application form, upload the status, check the status. If any grievance is uploaded, they can help to view the status of the loan application, linkage of the national scholarship portal with the help of government scholarship. So this all is taken care under the scheme that is called as Vidya Lakshmi. Okay, then we have leadership for academicians program, LEAP. There was question on this also. So it is a flagship program for the leadership training and training. So this particular program ensures that it is working under the Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya mission, that is for the teachers as well as quality improvement. But it helps to take the teacher the role of leader, and this is especially for the deans, heads of the department, who are the future leaders for the educational sector. Then we have Yukti, that is young India combating COVID. That is, especially during the pandemic, we had this scheme with give importance to knowledge, technology, and innovation, which was taken definitely the efforts by Ministry of Education and launched on 12th of April 2020. So this was the efforts which are not only seen in education, but definitely in the research work also, ensuring that the pandemic should not hit the youths in order to, with respect to the educational sector. So there were both the parameters which were ensuring that they were taking care in order to ensure that the initiatives are taken, the challenges are taken not only to fight the COVID situation, but also to ensure that the growth and development is not, there is no stop for growth and development. So this is all what we have in part two, as I said. But as I told you earlier, also part two is more focused with what you have your specific topic, that is higher education. So let's see, I like that tomorrow if we had and any other things with the digital initiatives which I get, I will definitely come up with that also and help you out to have a quick revision of digital initiatives in the coming class. Okay, thank you everyone.